Hi, my name is David Lebius, and today I would like to go through something that I've stumbled upon while reading through Sahih Bukhari. Many of us try to get the translation of Sahih Bukhari from online websites like this one, sahihbukhari.com. And in this case, I was looking for a hadith from this collection that would prove that in Islam it is allowed to marry off your prepubescent daughter. Many of us go to this particular hadith because of this last sentence. And for those who have no courses, i.e. they are still immature, 65:4, which is the surah and ayah, and the iddah for the girl before puberty is 3 months in the above verse. Now that's great, it's proof. But the problem is this does not have any bearing on this part. This is a completely different story. It's nothing about iddat. It's nothing about prepubescent girls. And also here is where Muhammad stops talking. So you would expect that this is the end of the hadith. What is this then? This looks like tafsir. Does not even belong in a hadith. So if this is actually not part of the hadith, then presenting it like this would be corrupting the scripture, ironically. But let's see what happened. We have to go to the original translation where this is an adaptation from. We can do that by going to kalamullah.com. There you can actually go to the hadith and then click on Sahih Bukhari, where you'll find actually all the volumes and you can download them for yourself. I've already done it with this specific volume. What you'll get is the actual scannings of the book itself. Sahih Bukhari, translation by Dr. Muhammad Mushin Khan. Now let's see what we get if we try to locate this same verse. It's a different number, but this is the same hadith. What we find is this one ends how we expect it to end, where Muhammad stops talking. And then we skip a page, and guess what? A new chapter begins on the next page, chapter 39. And here is where we'll find the edition we saw on the website. As you'll see here, again. And for those who have no courses, etc., here it is. It belongs to the next chapter and not at the end of chapter 38. And it definitely does not belong to any hadith. This is commentary by Bukhari. Now, if we examine further, we see that this new chapter is actually called Giving One's Young Children in Marriage is Permissible. And then he starts giving you that tafsir, as we already saw, about the iddah, that the girl before puberty needs 3 months of iddah, which is a waiting period before you can remarry. And iddah also determines that if you do need iddah, you are definitely, you've had a consummated marriage. And then look at the hadith that proves, according to Bukhari, the tafsir, the explanation. Narrated Aisha that the Prophet wrote the marriage contract with her when she was 6, and he consummated the marriage when she was 9. So according to Bukhari, Aisha herself was prepubescent, as most of us know, when she consummated the marriage with Muhammad. He gives you the tafsir, and he actually also already gives you the statement in the chapter heading. If we go back to the page on the website, this is actually the same hadith that follows up the previous one. And this, if they would place it on the website at all, because it's not even hadith, it belongs here and definitely not here. Now, this could be a mistake, a simple mistake, but it's a very strange mistake. And my thoughts are that they've tried to hide the truth, which they don't want the West or Western Muslims even to know. So what they've done is they've committed, in my opinion, corrupting of the scripture, and they've hidden the fact that you can actually marry off your young children in marriage. Because if you only read this and you don't know about idat, then there's no real shock in this message. It's not blatant. But if you read it like this and you know about idat and you see that it belongs here, it's much more clear, because this definitely has bearing on this. So I've exposed SahihBukhari.com basically, and I hope you can use this to your benefit. God bless.